Welcome back to The Best Years. My next guest is a true inspiration. For more than 30 years, Michael Moran has worked as a voiceover artist, consultant, and public speaking coach. He also has shared his unique outlook on life with audiences through engaging motivational speaking. Michael, welcome to The Best Years.
It is my pleasure to be here.
Now, you have been blind since birth, right?
Yes, that's true.
And people want to know, how are you able to do everything you do? You work, you travel. How do you do it?
Well, I think it began with a good foundation, and my mother gave me a great foundation because she was not trained in sophisticated rehabilitation techniques, but she taught me to go out there, play with the kids, and if I fell down and got cut, she put a Band-Aid on me and sent me back out there to play and probably get hurt again. But it's how I learned. Today, thank God, through technology, I'm able to do so many things with my computers, and I literally learned without the technology, which really helped me to use the technology that we have today. I mean, I learned to edit tape with a razor blade, to write Braille by hand, and now we have all of this technology, and I'm able to do audio editing. I have my own studio in my house. I'm able to travel independently with my seeing eye dog, Kurt, who's over here, and who loves being on TV, as you can see. He's just hanging out on the set, sleeping. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy all the things I do. I think that's a big key.
And we should talk about Kurt right now, although he's asleep on the set. How big a role does a dog guide play in allowing you to maintain your independence?
I think for me, a dog guide enhances my independence because I'm able to do things faster and I feel safer with a dog guide. I feel as though, you know, with Kurt, and I have been through the United States a couple of times, and we've been on every form of transportation you can think of, and have had so many wonderful experiences. And I believe with Kurt, and he's my fifth dog, but using a dog helps, if the dog is trained correctly, of course, to enhance a person's independence. And certainly Kurt is doing that for me, and all of my dogs have done that by giving me the ability to feel that I can go anywhere in the world and travel safely, because the dog is going to keep me safe.
Now, you host a show on WJRZ. Does some of your technology come into play there? Like, you deliver the news? How are you able to do all that?
I am able to get the news or any other scripts I need into a Word document. I convert it into what's called Duxbury, which is a Braille program, and then I send it over to a Braille embosser. So I'm able to read the scripts in Braille or read the news stories in Braille or whatever I need to do. And I'm able to stay on top of my game like that, or, you know, any other kind of voiceovers that need to be done.
Now, the show today is about facing challenges, dealing with disability, and for many of our viewers, they may be starting to lose their vision right now and face the possibility of even blindness. What do you want to say to people about facing these challenges?
I think the hardest thing is to get through the denial, because when, you know, throughout life, everyone's vision changes. Your field restrictions change, your depth perceptions change, but to really not be afraid to confront what is ever going on. One of the hardest things for people to do, for example, is to give up driving. They feel like they're surrendering a part of their lives. And the roles in the family change when vision loss occurs. Sure. But there's help for people, and people need to learn to reach out and talk about it. You know, if we don't talk about it, it's what we don't talk about, I think, that brings us the most difficulty.
You have an amazing attitude, and that's something I want to touch on. How big a part of your ability to live such a full life is a result of your attitude, and what do you want to say to people about the importance of the right attitude?
Well, I wish I had, you know, a magic answer, a short answer, and there isn't one except to say that I believe that people need people. if I can take a phrase from a Barbra Streisand song. And without people, I don't think I could maintain a good attitude. I think we all learn from each other and gain from each other. And I don't think I could have a great attitude if I stayed in the house all the time and didn't interact with other people.
So you told me you played sports when you were younger. I know you've taken photographs. Is there anything you haven't done or feel you can't do?
I haven't, you know, I've threatened to go skydiving, but I haven't done it yet. And it probably frightened the heck out of the dog. I'm only kidding. I'm not going to take the dog. But I don't know. I mean, when it comes up, I do it. You know, Saturday I was driving this 57-foot yacht. We were having such fun on Day on the Bay, and they let me drive the yacht.
There's nothing you can't do with the right attitude.
Oh, it's so much fun.
So tell me a little bit more about your voiceover work. You have a wonderful voice.
I have a studio in my home, and so I get work from various ad agencies, and I do the voiceovers for my local cable channel, and I live in Brick, so BT20 it would be. And I get the scripts from the agencies, record them, and send them out in an MP3 file.
Well, Michael Moran, it's been so much fun hearing about everything you do, meeting Kurt. You really are an inspiration. Thank you so much for being on The Best Years today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, if you'd like more information on the spoken word, visit moranspokenword.com. Coming up next, we'll learn more about some exciting musical programs coming to the Ocean County Library. We'll be right back.